Is today possible you going out without your smartphone? Like, I can ask you guys, like, how you going out without your smartphone? Like, once? No? Everybody, right? Like, it happens to me too. It's like, when I go out, I had to bring my phone with me. So, today, I'm going to talk about how technology have changed our life. I have three stories. It's the how the technology affecting our life in positive way. It helping us in so many ways. My third story is how life without technology. My third story is how technology affecting human relationship between having a conversation uh, face to face. So today we can't go out with the smartphone. My smartphone, it's part of me. It's like part of my life. It's like kind of my family. Otherwise, I can't go out. It helps us in so many ways. Let's just say, here's I have my information, my family phone number, my Facebook, or anything that I need to get to know to. This is like another small word that I need to bring with me uh, to help me in anything. Let's just say, this is my dictionary. If I need to translate something, I just get my phone and see what it says, and helped me. It just made my life easier, as simple or efficient. And my second story is that for this recent 5 year, the technology has advanced like so quickly that we're not right now we are not capable to understand everything what's going on. Sometimes it's good, but at the same time, for other people who knows everything what's going on, they take it advantage of it, and that's the bad part. And the my last story, it's about I see today's life with technology affecting us in bad way because we don't seems to be having more conversation as face to face. We're like missing that part of our life because of technology. I have seen people going to restaurant, the entire family sitting on the table, everybody is texting, and like they missing everything what's going on around because of technology. My conclusion about technology, it's some in some part of our life it's bad, but the most of it helps us to make our life easier, simple, and efficient. We got to have one of this to make our life simple. Thank you, guys.
Just like any other typical girl, I have a lot of things. But the one thing I have most of are shoes. My shoes are very different from a lot of others. My shoes help me in a lot of ways. I feel like my shoes can speak for themselves just by how they look. But everybody knows that shoes can't talk, so I'm gonna have to do the talking myself. To others, my Nike shoes don't seem like they should be my most important item I own, but they are. My shoes reveal a lot of things about me, especially how much I like to travel, exercise, and just be all around comfy. My Nike shoes have been through so many things, it's unbelievable. I had originally got my shoes for my first real official hiking trip. I was so excited for this trip that I didn't want to wear my shoes until the day of. so I didn't wear them until we finally arrived at Yosemite National Park. Unfortunately, since this trip was only 3 days long, we didn't have enough time to visit the whole park. All I knew is that I had to do some serious walking if I wanted to see everything that was on my list. After the trip to Yosemite National Park, I had to wear my Nike shoes constantly. Not only because they reminded me of my first real official hiking trip, but they are my favorite colors, and they are perfect for my everyday activities like walking. I don't know if you can see my Nike shoes from where you guys are sitting, but it has a little tear. This tear, which I'd rather call a scar, shows that not only do I like to travel, but also I like to try to be healthy by exercising. Because my Nike shoes are so comfortable, they have brought me so many memorable events that have brought me step by step to be the person I am so far. Knowing myself, my shoes never last, but I intend on making these shoes last because they are just everything to me. I don't know where I'd be without them. Overall, my Nike shoes have shaped my mind, my body, and my soul. Now you all know why my Nike shoes are so important to me. Thank you.
So I cook for living, and I enjoy cooking. I enjoy living what I cook. My topic is my first chef knife. Today I'm gonna share about my greatest helper ever. My beautiful knife. So you might be able to see it from there or not, but this is exactly the same knife I got. My first point is, the knife was given to me 8 years ago by my greatest boss ever, a retired chef that hired me one day when I was an employee. Every Christmas, every single employee of the restaurant used to get bonus, cash or a knife. It was a choice. So that's what I got 8 years ago. That knife comes with me to every single job I get. That knife helps me, and it does pretty much half of the job. I love that knife. So my second point is, I cook, I prep, and I love doing it. Because I have a talent, and I feel that one day I'm gonna graduate from a cooking school. I have worked in several restaurants, coffee shops, and delis. And I have learned little things from every single place. I'm happy because everywhere I go for the interviews, I'm not afraid to talk. I'm not afraid to ask, and I'm not afraid to say what I want. One day cooking in an Italian restaurant, this guy came to eat. So he got me an autograph. You probably can read it because I can barely read it. One phrase he told me is, when you cook with your heart, food tastes much better. And that's totally true. So this guy is Carlos Santana. I still have this linen napkin. And I'm so glad that he came to me and then handed to me. In conclusion, I want to keep doing what I've been doing for the past 10 years. But I want to do it not in just one place or in one restaurant. I want to do it in my house for my family, and I want them to enjoy what I love doing for myself, and that's it.
To introduce myself, explaining why a simple t-shirt reveals my love for my childhood in Mexico and my love for the beach, and just how holding on to the t-shirt makes me feel like I still have a piece of Mexico close to my heart. My t-shirt reveals my childhood, but it also reveals my connection to my country. This t-shirt fits a young boy, but I still keep it because it was my size right before I left Mexico. The seahorses and the bright green reminds me of the beautiful beaches in Jalisco, especially, and Puerto Vallarta, which is pretty close to my town. The t-shirt hugs me sometimes, and I put it on to connect my heart back to my childhood in Mexico. And in conclusion, my t-shirt, it's my connection to a beautiful times as a young boy in Mexico, on the beach especially, and where I learned what it was to be a proud Mexican.
Oh.
Okay, today I will speak about the most usable gift that I have ever received. In my shortly age of 13 years old, I started to work with my father in the field in his business as a merchant houseworks. Well, those jobs were so hard for me because I was so young to lift heavy stuff. So my mother made me this bell. The purpose of this bell is to tie my back when I lift heavy stuff and allow to not hurt my back. Actually, it's worked well. This is new one. This one made it a couple of months ago, and this is that I received first when I was 13 years old. And actually, it's worked later. It works later. It took more than 2 months to make one of these, my mother, and actually she told me one day that she spent more than 1 year to practice to be able to make one of these. And actually I really enjoy watching her while she was doing these bells, because she explained me how my grandmother taught her to make them. These bells are so important for me because every day that I go to work, I know that sometimes it's going to be, I will do heavy stuff. And actually so that means that I work in the construction. And I really like to work in the construction because we build new gardens, or we rebuild, renew gardens. And I love to work with stones. I'm good at working in the stone. So that's what I really keep these bells. And actually, those bells are really important for me, not only because it helped me to do my job, but it's also that is made by my mother. I don't know when she learned this, at what age she learned this, but it's really awesome to have one of these made by your mother or one of your siblings. So in conclusion, I'm sure that I will keep those bells for many years, or probably for my whole of my life. That's it.
Does anybody have kept something in one place where nobody can touch it or move it, or even you cannot see it through time? I think all of you have something kept, like in your closet, in your drawer, or in one part. And then when you take it or you see it again, it makes you remember a special moment. So today, I'm going to talk about my old shirt, the little story about it. So I got this shirt from my cousin Dalila. It was a present. it was through a game called My Secret Friend that we play in Honduras, and I got it because it was at the end of the year, so we got happy there, and then we played that game. It was in 2013. You see my size? I had like 13 years old. I don't know what size is, but I was little. It was my favorite. It was the best clothes I had. Then you can ask yourself how I have it here. So it was when I decided to come here to the United States. So I chose it for crossing the border. And when I just came here, I washed it and I didn't use it again. I kept it in my closet and I still have it. When I see it, it makes me to remember, the way and then all the trip. In conclusion, I say I still love this shirt. I still remember my cousin about it, and this shirt reveals that I like to take care of everything that has cost, and also I like to take care, for example, like the present that she gave me. I appreciate it. Thanks.
I have always been passionate about music, and I wonder who doesn't? So my friend once told me, whoever doesn't like music is not a human anymore. It's demon. So I try to listen to music all the time, especially if she's around, just in case she wants to do an exorcism or something like that. So today I'm going to tell you about my first time with modern music devices. So my first time was an iPod. It was a present for for a birthday. So before that I didn't know what an iPod was. So when I got it and I opened the present, I said, is this a remote control? But from which device? So I didn't see any device over there, right? So my friend explained it to me, and then after that moment of ignorance, I decided to investigate more about modern music devices. So for Christmas, they gave me iPhone, which is this device. It works with the iPod and helps me with my parties. All the time when I play the music there, it makes me feel so happy. So when I have a party, my friends want to stay just in the kitchen where I place this device. Because they say music is close, food is close, drinks, companionships. So they don't want to move from the kitchen, even though I have a better sound device in my living room. They don't want to move from there. So I find out that technology becomes very important in our lives. Sometimes it takes the place of the friend or love. But just take it easy, don't think too much. What I'm trying to say is that, just like my parents said, instead of talking with our friends when we are together, we are in the phone, texting, checking Facebook or everything, and instead of conversating with the friends over there. So my conclusion is, I think I'm saved from exorcism, because I listen to music all the time, and I keep these things together to me, because it keeps everything together, everything that I love, my friends, my music, and my loves. So I think I'm not a demon. Or what do you think? I'm a demon?
This is Mahajan. Does anyone realize how lucky we are? Does somebody know that we are so lucky not only because we are here, we can know what we are doing. If not because we can read, we can write, we know how to speak, or at least we try. Now I will share something that really cares. That's right, I bring this book because this is really important for me. There is a lot of people that they don't know how to read. The other point is that there are a lot of people, they know how to read, but they don't know how to write. And the other thing is the difficult things and troubles that they are having in this modern life. Let me explain the first point. The first point is that if you know how to read, there is a lot of signs in the huge cities. There is a sign that they should respect the law. If not, you gotta take it. And the other thing is that are signs that are like life threat. That, you know, if you don't know respect, maybe you will get an incident or accident. Maybe you risk your life. And the other thing is that a lot of people that say that I didn't know, but I'm in trouble. But how they not gonna get trouble if they don't know how to read it? And laws are in papers. If you don't know how to write, when you go to the doctor, you have to fill it out something. If you are looking for a job, you gotta figure out something. That's right. We know, and here we have the opportunity to study. But there is a lot of countries that only a man can go to the college or can go to the school and they know how to read, because women don't have that right. And this is reveals that we have the power, because we know how to read and we know how to write, and we should know what the law said. And if there is something that we don't like or disagree with that, we can change it. That's the thing. My conclusion is that it is hard when you see somebody that they don't know how to figure out something. And besides, if you're not gonna help, don't make any signs that it bothers, like discriminating these people. You know, respect each other. That's my conclusion.
This is what I use every morning, and I'm a swimmer. I swim to meet the world. The world is messy and always busy, always moving. People choose people always running and trying to jump as fast as the world. But I choose to swim. I choose to swim the world. The way I swim shows how I prepared myself to life every day. How I train myself to think. I have learned that the world cannot be lived all at once, but that you need to pick yourself to deal with ¿lo puedo hacer después? Ya se me olvidó. Ya lo olvidé.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is a device to swim. It's for the ankle, so you can wear this on your foot. And this is the handle paddles. So you can develop your stroke by making your arms stronger. and well, that's it. Um, I swim to meet the world. The world is busy, messy, always moving. We choose. Some of us choose to swim, to jump out into the world, always running or trying to jump as fast as the world. But I choose to swim. I choose to meet. I choose to meet the world by swimming. The way I swim, I show to the world how I prepare myself every day. How I train myself to think. I have learned that the world cannot be lived all at once, but that you need to be that you need to be yourself to deal with to deal with life challenges. I swim fast, I swim hard, but with discipline. I swim to win. I swim to win ribbons, but they are not very important for me. But I swim because it forced me to think of everything right now, but at the same time, think about a goal. The way when I swim, I balance breathing and those. Yeah, I get out of balance. I get tired too fast, or I can fall behind because I didn't push myself hard enough. So life is the same in life. You have to choose. You have to balance. And I choose to swim because I choose to swim to show the world how I choose to swim to show the world who I am. If you look what I do, you will see that I want to be prepared to meet the world, but at my own pace, to be able to meet challenges and still have enough balance and those to meet the next goal.
When I decide to come to USA, I decide to wear my shirt in the end of my trip. So this is my shirt. So this shirt reminds me how difficult was my trip to come in USA. So my first point is about this shirt reminds me to do my best and the good things that I can get here in the United States. So when I don't want to do good things in my life, and when I see my shirt in the closet. So like every day, because every day I have to wear a different cloth. So this shirt reminds me how difficult it is to come to USA and not take advantage of opportunities. So my second point is about why I still keep it with me. I still keep it with me because it reminds to me to where I come from. So it reminds me my country, reminds me the mark where I bought it, and it reminds to me the reason why I'm here in USA. So in conclusion, if my shirt was good talk, it can tell you that the thing that I said before is true. Thank you.
Hi. I want to share something about my little bamboo. So it's a little plant. I want to talk about how I got this. So someday I just walking on the street because I like to walk, and I saw the sells flowers, and then I stopped there, and I'm interested about this plant. This is I bought this plant on this this don't have the base, just the bamboo, and the cost is $1. and the leaves is this a little and this grew up little by little. So then my second point is this bamboo. It's called Feng Shui for the China people, and they say that this plant give energy and is positive. So I don't know if sure, but I like this, and so I love this plant because I have a lot of plants, and always the other plants light sun, and this is continue with me. It's like 4 years, and look beautiful. This I took the photography yesterday. So, and my conclusion is each plant give me a good energy, and I feel good because I love it. So that's it.
Today I want to share about my puppy. Her name is Perla. I don't know if you can see. No. She's very sweet. She's very kind. I wanna share about how can I get her and what she likes to do and what she do in my life. When I got her, she had just 9-10 weeks, just like 9-10 weeks. So she's still baby, but she likes to go to run. She likes to go. Well, one of the most thing she likes to do is stay with me. She's very laptop, so she likes to be strong. And the other things that she likes to do is to buy everything. So I could remember one time I was coming from work and my mom was waiting for me, and I saw her face, and she was like, your puppy did something, and I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, yeah, she bite my shoes, and I say, oh, I'm sorry. But she's like, no, don't be sorry, because I need the shoes, right? And I said, okay, so I should have bought her or something like that. But this didn't stop just like that, because she was still buying more sandals. She bought my friend's sandals, and I was like, I was getting mad, because I think like this is not good, right? But well, she's just a puppy, and I couldn't do anything about that. The other thing that she loves is water. She loves to take a shower. She loves to go, when I go to the beach or to the lake, she loves to go just get in the water, and I don't know what's attract to her, but she loves water too. The other thing that she did, and that made me very bad, when she destroyed my plants. So I had like 3 or 4 different plants in my living room, and when I was working, some friend was texting me, and he was like, hey, you don't want to know like what your puppy did? And I was like, what? And he's like, oh, she bite like your plants. And she took a photo and sent me to me, and when I just saw the picture, I was like, oh no. So I got mad, and I came home, and you don't want to know what I did. Yeah, I was so mad that day. But now I understand that she's just a puppy, and she's learning about like rules or what she's doing. And the other thing that I forgot about is like that she was teething or something like that, and that's why she used to buy the things. And now I know that, and in my conclusion, I just want to say that I love her, and I enjoy just to be with her, because she's my company right now. So I'm happy when I'm like just here in my class, and I got to go to my house, and I know that someone is waiting for me, and I just love her like when someone has a children and loves their children or something like that. Thanks.
Okay, today I'm going to talk about music. It's about my iPad, and I forgot to bring it, because always I use my iPad, but except when I come into school. When I go to work, always I have to listen to music. It's one part for the I hear to listen music is good for the art. It sounds like the body your emotions, and depend how you feel that day is good for depend what kind of music I listen, I feel good. And I feel for me that music is important when I feel sad or happy or tired. I listen relaxing music, all kind of music I listen almost all the time. It's one part for the every morning when I wake up, I put some music to try me to wake me up for my day. And I don't meet anyone who say they're not gonna stand a music. That means everyone will love music, any kind. Since I remember when I was a child, I was remember all that for the child music. When I am adult, is adult music, and that means for many people, for many us, is music is important to be relaxing, to calm. Is one part is for the emotional and the brain, and benefit for the body too.
Okay, thank you. Go for it.
All right. I never thought that someday, starting as a bench warmer, I want to end up as a champ. Today, before my speech, I would like to ask you guys a question. Does any of you like to settle for less? Well, today, I'm going to share about how I started as a soccer player. My friend David invited me to join his team. There are different positions to play in the soccer field. We had the goalie, the defense, middle field, and the forwards. I played defense. I was the captain, the leader. And as a leader, I was in charge of supporting my teammates to get through the game and end with a victory. In my first season as a player, we only won this medal for being the most disciplined team. But we were not satisfied. We wanted to win. In my mind, soccer is like a battle. If you settle for less and don't try your best, you will fail. And we were hungry and we wanted to win. We fought together and we encouraged ourselves as a team. And in our second season, we achieved our goal. And we won this medal for the championship. In conclusion, I can say that we stood together as a soldiers, as a warriors, as a real men, and we faced our enemies and did not back down because we wanted to walk out there with a sweet victory. Now, I'm proud of myself, proud of my courage, and brave man, and feeling like a hero, and say, here is the champ.
You were here. Okay, next. Start when you're ready.
Put it on the table to back it. We can see it.
Today, I'd like to share an experience with that phone, cellular, whatever you want to call. Some people like call, oh, my baby. And I want to share something about phones. You know, this is, you see what kind of phone is that? Nokia. We have different kinds, right? And first, I want to tell you something about the phone. The phone is very important for some people. I want to ask to Jaime, how important is your phone?
Too much.
You see, if you see it around here, you can see everybody have phone. Everybody. They have iPhones, smartphones like Galaxy, right? But this is my first phone when I came here to United States, 2002. It's the old ones you can see, right? I think so nobody has right now. Because right now they have a screen touch. Hey, I want to be the new phone, right? But the thing is, you know, some people, they don't know what happened with this phone, you know. When they buy the good phones like iPhones, and this one, oh, I want to throw the garbage, oh, just throw away. But this is not fair because if you wanna have a good planet with the future for the babies, you need to be recycle these phones. And right now, some stores they pay you like $3, $5, $10. If you have some friends, hey, what happened with your phone? Give it to me. I buy you. I give you $1, right? And you can get money too if you want. Who wants money? Everybody wants money, right? And the thing is, right now, the company Apple, they do. If you recycle these phones, they do this kind of apples. I mean, this kind of phones. They can do right now they have two colors, like I think it's the gold and white. So they do this kind of phones. They recycle and they do good phones. And the other thing is, I mean, the phone is very important for the people. I have a short story. One day I was in my apartment and I was living on the second floor. So one day it was leaking from the floor. I said, oh, happy, what is leaking? The water was leaking from the third floor. And then I was going to the third floor. I was knocking the door and nobody answered the phone. And then I was going to the manager telling, hey, you know what happened? Something happened on the third floor because it's leaking a lot of water. And then when we go in together with the manager and me, we go inside to the room. One of the old men, he was on the floor already. He was open all the, how do you call it? I forgot to say that. The faucet, and then all the water was drawn away. And then right away we called to 911. Like in 10 minutes, all the, the ambulance or the firemen is there. And then we saved the life of the good man. Every time in this morning when I come here, I say, hey, thanks man, you saved my life. He told me the old man. So that's why I think that phone is very important for everybody. And my conclusion is, please try to be recycle the old phones. That's what I want to say. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I wanna ask you to everyone to think about what was your speech, or what will be about your speech. We have so many important things. It could be shoes. It could be a baseball. It could be I don't know, any other thing, a radio, any small things that they give us like inspiration. Always save it because it's inspiration for us. To me, maybe to nobody cares, it's a small coin. It's an old penny. I heard a long time ago that there is like a special penny from 1946. It's really, really expensive. And many people think that it's just a penny. Everybody saw on the street and it's like, just leave it, it's a penny, nobody cares. But to me it was really important because I found this old penny. It's from 1918. I gotta start to pass to everybody. 1918. So it made me think to everybody is like nothing, but to me it was really important. When I realized that this old penny was like for 1918, it was like, it's all like my dad because my dad is very old. I was like, no way, that is even older than my dad. So it makes me think to so many people, small things they don't care, and they're not really important. But for other people, they are really important. Like I say, it could be the radio, it could be a T-shirt, it could be a baseball. Small things can change your life. And to me, it was a penny. And I just realized the one penny can change all your life. Since I found this penny, I start to collect coins. One of the coins is our one in the classroom right now. And it makes me think one coin in all around the world is like nothing. And sometimes to us, one person all around the world is like no one. There is millions of people in this world. But one small coin or one small person can change the whole world or can change your whole life. Even it could be just a small coin or a small T-shirt, whatever, can change your whole life. To save it and appreciate that thing. So in conclusion, I want to tell you that small things can change to lead to a big change, and the small things can change your life, can change your destiny. So whatever you do, whatever your decision you take to save it, to keep it, can change your life, can change your destiny. Okay. So it's recording now.
Relax.
today I would like to speak something about my last speech because I don't finish. But it's imagine that you are like this backpack. So I know everybody speak a lot about this backpack, but this backpack is special because it's mine. So I would like to share some stuff that I bring, but first I would like to tell you something. I would like to start with this quote. The last speech I talked about how people feel or how people don't know who they are. Remember that? Yes. So this picture I want to show you is respect to how I try to feel who I am. So I would like to share some stuff first about dreams, about advices. But these are my dreams, big houses, apartments. So I would like to share these ones. You can pass your, please. Can you believe that this kind of house maybe can be yours sometime, or you don't believe that? Yes. You do believe that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this picture I want to show you is respect who you really are. This is very special for me because I'm fight with my character, with my deception, by who try to show me that all I can do. So this is the picture. That's something. You can see the little kitty. Well, this is you. You are the little kitty, but this is who you really are. You are a lion. Can you believe that? No. Why? Maybe I would like to share this picture. Sorry. There is a quote in this picture that says, "What matters most is how you see yourself." I believe that. Maybe for other people, I am a little kitty in the fence, maybe like a little bit shy, but my inner self says, I am strong. I can do everything. Just I need to believe. That's how I show some magazine respect to houses, big houses, millionaire houses. I saw last night and I was thinking, wow, this is too much money. I've done finished my high school. I don't have too much money. Just a few dollars in my pocket. But I try to believe that someday I can reach that houses because I have faith. If you have faith, you can reach everything. You can make everything. So that is sometimes hard to me because I have some disappointments. Maybe this I can do everything very well, but I'm fighting with against them. So I put some quote here: patience and perseverance pays over time. So it does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not give up and do not stop. I remember when I asked my teacher, other teacher, I asked it about what is the secret for being successful in the life, and I wrote some advices. The secret of success is discipline, which is built by consistently performing small acts of courage, one step at a time. And after that, I was thinking in my room, how can I do that? I can hear him, but I don't understand it. So, and I found something, and I wrote something, the 7 secrets of success. I found the answer in my room. The roof said, I'm high. Fans said, be cool. The clock said, every minute is precious. The mirror said, reflect before you act. The windows said, see the world. The calendar said, be up to date. The door said, push hard to achieve your goals. Almost I'm concluding. So the thing is, if you believe you someday you can reach these kind of things, just working on it. I know we are Latinos. I know maybe the people don't trust on us, but if you believe in you, you can reach everything. I would like to finish with this quote. The stone is broken by the last stroke. This does not mean that the first stroke was useless. Success in the result of continuous effort, with focus in your minds and passion in your heart, with determination in your actions and nobility in our intentions. So, I almost conclude, but keep your magazine for now, but imagine that. You can take these dreams that represent the magazine, the buildings, the houses, take, oh, I forgot something. This represents your friends, your advices. Maybe this book is, I would like this book. It's Father Poor and Father Rich. It's a good book. Imagine that. Take your dreams, your advices, and the computer represents the old knowledge put together in your backpack, and please keep going.
All right, the time always flies, over us, but it always left a shadow behind. Today I will speak about my first trip to New York. It's an experience I want to share with you guys, with my audience. What this shirt means to me. It was just a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and I had an emergency and I had to go. But first I want to be honest, I never been in an airplane, I never been in New York, and I never liked to travel. So it's a short story, but I think many of us would like to travel, right? Who likes to travel? Who likes New York? And who likes to be with the family? We all love that, right? So those are my 3 points. I want to talk first about the travel. I don't really like to travel. I mean, most of us, we are scared sometimes when we never been in an airplane, right? The first thing is the flight and the first time in an airplane. My first experience wasn't that good, but wasn't that bad too. It's just something that we have to deal. We have sometimes we're scared, sometimes we don't know what's gonna happen, right? Especially if you're going to New York, right? So the other thing is that the first time in New York, I've never been in a big city. Most of us we wanna go there, right? I think I have a co-workers that never been there. They live here, they grew up here, but they never been there. So I never thought that I was gonna be able to go there. I never dreamed to go there. So it's just kind of like weird thing that it happened because it was an emergency. And the other thing was I only was there for 2 days. So you don't know everything. It's a big city. It's 8 million people living there. If we compare to San Francisco, it's just not even 1 million people living in here. So it's a big difference. And the third is the reason why was because my sister wants to move over here. And she wants to move it so badly, so I have to go and pick her up. And that like I said, we like to travel. We like to visit different countries. But this sweater, I just got it for the last minute. You can see it right here. It's just 2 weeks. It's brand new. You can smell it. And it just reminds me, and
a small thing, like somebody said last time. I think that I don't know his name, but he said small things sometimes leads us to a big change, and this reminds me on an experience, my first trip. I never been on an airplane, and my first time in New York. So in conclusion, this sweater, I don't think I'm gonna wear this here in 24, but this someday I'm gonna wear somewhere, and then it reminds me about my family, and I, you know, different experience. So I'm gonna keep this for long.